Well met. Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while since the catch-up series have ended. We've been doing a little bit less of the videos. However, this week we're back in full action with One Piece on Friday. Solo leveling Thursday morning. Tower of God today, of course. And we might even do another Omniscient Reader this week as well. We will have a video coming out very soon as everything gets set up properly. Um, and it'll talk a bit more about the future of the channel. But in the meantime, things are still going to be doing like the weekly series, so that will stay the same. All right, enough about that though. The channel will have its time soon. However, Tower of God, where did we leave off? 509. So last week, Bam, of course, our boy, beginning to overpower White. Like, there's no getting around it. He had the power the whole time. He just needed to know how much he was going to use. But yeah, the Black Shinsu Rain is just like forming up in the clouds around him. He's got his farms going. Like, it's just generating him more than enough power that he needs. And then we also see his like internal struggle. So we knew that this has been going on for, well, since we've known Bam has like that monster hidden inside of him. But you see the blue and red Thrissa, and then all of the souls that he absorbed from the white back on the Hell Train, and they're just trying to escape as Bam. It says he's devouring them to use their power. He's probably thinking it's a pretty good idea for vengeance right now, but I wouldn't say it's his own power that he'd be using if he is doing that. Or if he has much of a choice at this point in time, because he is angry. Probably not using his own, considering the blue and red are just sitting there. But anyway, Bam begins to form an extremely concentrated Black Shinsu orb in his hands as White attempts to defend, but White finally running low on energy. This is like what Bam's been waiting for when he was calm. He's not calm anymore. And then we go inside the cat tower. We see Kun. He attempts to try get the frozen mouse before Nanatona arrives, but then he gets jump scared as he's like right there. And then Nanatona gets reverse jump scared. He thought he was the one doing it, but then he just gets like pinned to a wall immediately. Essensio reveals himself. We haven't seen this lad properly in the story yet, except for when he was Data Essensio on Hidden Floor. So yeah, he's face to face with Kun, huh? Stuff is about to go down. I'm keen for this. All right, we need to get into it as soon as right now. Here we go. Episode 510. I was wandering around to catch a mouse and had caught a huge one. Okay, so Nanatone is just pinned into the wall. His feline electricity is still crackling, it looks like. And you just see Essensio's outline with the spear. This is a good opponent for Kun. Maybe he can learn a thing or two about his own powers. That'd be great. So Kun and Essensio, we are right where we left off. Were you surprised? You seem to be in danger. Sorry. Is the heart okay? It didn't drop, did it? The heart. And then Kun, of our Kun, your hi, younger brother, your Kun family. I am Essensio. There it is. That was the last panel of the previous chapter. 52nd floor, a dark twist, part 12. And then we just see like, what is this? Blue lightning? Blue energy swirling around. Oh, right, this is white. Oh, we're recapping up top as well. Okay, so white would be a little bit puff. Yeah. We saw this a bit last week. I've got to admit, that guy now, look at him, he's just played. He's just charged up for the next one. That guy now is stronger than me. Got a Shinsu Rain, he's got the orb, he's got the wings, he's got the thorn pumping. Them is stacked right now, for sure. So we see White's got like his energy barrier around him, plus his sword's still going. He's probably using up a lot of energy. We see the same panel of Bam, but is like charging up again. No, the attack stopped for a moment. It did rush, so he would need some time. It did rush. What does that mean? That's some quality translation right there. it did rush. What? He rushed the creation of the attack, so he's gotta ease it up a little bit? What's going on? My shield probably won't hold from his next attack. He's gotten stronger, but the durability is still weak. The durability is still weak. His durability, as in Bam's, he took 3 of your slashes from the from the sword and then just stood up. What do you mean the durability is weak? Unless he means the barrier durability. Or his sword, because he's running low on energy. All of those could be true. I have to break through his defense and do some real damage in a single... Well. In a single blow. How the turntables. Tables turn. So White, we see him charging up an attack. He's getting ready for like a mega thrust. The sword is glowing. Pure white, light blue energy. He's letting out a bit of a scream right now. White's getting pumped. Okay. And then we see like a whoosh. Is he going for the thrust immediately? Yeah, he's not waiting. White style. Deadly Spirit Blade. This is a top tier white attack, has to be. Uh-oh, we've got bet. He just raises a head. He's not gonna slap him again. The previous 2 times White's tried to attack with like range attacks, Bam just been like, no. No. What's he gonna do? So it looks like he's just wait. His arm was up before. I'm not sure if he like made the motion, but there's a huge like whoosh going around. Oh wait, the transcendental stardust skill is coming back behind the orb. Is he still charging the big one up? It looks like so okay, we're back to White. Deadly Sword of Light is blasting forward. However, yeah, Bam's attack is like coming around the orb and enroaching. It just clashes with White's attack. I don't think it's not gonna work. And then we're back to White. Just one blow won't do it. Okay, so he looks like he's already like moving on. He's fired his shot. I thought he was gonna put all of his energy into it. So he's gonna do a specific series of attacks right here. Just one blow won't do it. I must strike right away. So he's got a follow-up coming in. Incinerating Shooting Star. Ooh. You just see a slash. Ooh. I mean, he cuts away all the all the dust, but previously he couldn't cut through Bam's transcendental skill because the Shinsu is too dense. Is this even going to do much? It is a powerful attack. We see another clash. The sound effect is actually crash. So it definitely, the attacks clash right there. We just see smoke, White standing. This must have done sun damage. This must have done damage. Right, of course. I think White's, the roles have completely reversed. So instead, we don't see anything there. We just see Bam's transcendental skill. Just come back to life and then trace him. It's what it was doing before. You gotta deflect that. So yeah, we see, so it's starting to get closer. It looks like it's hitting, but then we see a flash of light. White is defending himself somehow. Is he cutting it? No, he's just zooming right now. It can't catch up. He's trying to escape. And then it's the exact same situation as before. So White is now just trapped. Look at Bam's attack though. So the transcendental skill is like homing on him with a couple of branches all at once. But from those branches, just more keep popping out. The lad is pumping out power right now. That is rather insane. Oh, White counterattacks with a bunch of slashes. Not aimed at the skill. He's going straight for Bam again. Bam's got both of his arms like this. All he's got to do is hit him with the backhand wind slash again. However, oh, this time it looks like one at least made contact. Bam's just gonna like grab it or something. What's going on? And then it looks like down the bottom in the smoke where Bam's attack was. So yeah, explosion up on Bam where White's attack made impact, and then where White was and Bam's attack, White's just bolted out of there. Oh, actually zooming. He's making skid marks right now. What? He's uninjured, of course. to see no damage done, even by that large of an attack? This is ridiculous. He's getting a little upset, I feel like. It's not the defense. He's not defending, but countering all my attacks with that overflowing power. Yeah, maybe you should disrupt the Sky Farmers, buddy. You're letting him free farm the Shinsu right now. On the other hand, my shield is constantly weakening thanks to the Shinsu Rain. The space is too limited to even escape. White's thing. He's even thought of escaping right now, okay? In this limited area, he has almost infinite power. Not bad. It's still the same panel though. Like Bam is... I don't know how much of himself he is right now. And then we see the rain. He almost has infinite power. So much that it overflows and pours down. Overflows and pours down? Oh... He's come up with an idea. That smirk just goes across his face. Perhaps that power, if I take advantage of this situation, I might be able to absorb it. He's gonna try go for the farm. I wonder how exactly. Like, will he literally be able to walk up to the farms and start, or the Shinsu rings, and start absorbing them? I mean, if that's the case, why would he not do it for all of Bam's attacks that he's just chucking at him? Unless he has to actually eat it. I don't think that was a requirement. He could just go yoink. Anyway, it looks like we are kind of still in the sphere. Arya is just on the floor. Well, she's standing up, but she's on the floor just looking up at Bam like he's a monster. He has to be. Is he really alright? Why did he stop attacking? So Bam is just floating there. Is he maybe losing consciousness? Oh. Wait, that is not good. It's that power. Someone as my father. Oh wait, I think this is white now. Someone as my father, to be corrupted by and devouring everything. This is confusing. So we see, I think it's Arya thinking this, because she's clearly in the panel and concerned about Bam. Is he really alright? Why did he stop attacking? Is he maybe losing consciousness? And then it's that power. And then the next panel, White's holding a sword. Someone as my father, to be corrupted by and devouring everything. That's just the power I should have. Once I get a hold of that power, so we are back to White, I'll be able to reach my father. Wow, okay, he's going first Bam, then Dad. He's on his way. White's got ambition. Oh. Wait, Arya's trying to reach out. Hey, wake up. Uh-oh. You better get out of rage again, Arya. White is charging up. You just see, so Bam's like, he really looks out of it. Just the way he's been so emotionless. And then, yeah, White, he's looking pretty slick still, honestly. He's got enough power to... He's got some tricks up his sleeve. We'll go with that. And then he's stepping forward through the Shinsu Black Shinsu Rain. What is he doing? He's making a stance. Oh. The posture of silence. And there we just see, ooh. So the sword seems kind of condensed, or he's moving it that quick. It just seems like straight, kind of like a fencing sword. Is it as it's behind him? Oh wait, no, that's it down there. What is this? Is White pulling some tricks right now? Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. That's just the outline of the sword. So the sword's actually being held downwards a little bit, and that's like the hilt. We got that. So he's making his posture. His hair's twirling. Glorious, of course. I don't need a shield. He's going full offense. A true samurai. So the Shinsu Rain just starts dripping on him right now. I'll put everything into this one attack. Where have we heard that before? The rain just literally starts melting through his clothes and landing on his skin. He's not able to control the power that started to burn up already. The Shinsu density around the orb is so high that it's overflowing. He's definitely having issues. I think Ari is right. I don't think he's conscious properly. If I just put a small hole into the orb, all the overflowing power will be sucked into the point to fill that hole. It'll just be unstable and then probably explode. Or White will use that chance to absorb it. I'll aim for that chance. He looks at it. Goal in mind. If I go, put my sword in him and cast the spell, I'll be able to absorb that power. Bro, you will have a rough time containing that. Is he gonna be counted? What would happen? Interesting. Alright. White's gonna go for it, obviously. Letting out a little roar again. I'll focus my energy towards one strike. Or 1 point. Focus my attack on 1 point. Ooh. Oh, this is the one we saw against, what was it? Caliban, I think. We see like his Susano looking thing. So I'll focus my attack on 1 point for the sharpest sword strike. That looks very cool. Man is like an array of swords with his massive thrust as he goes in. You see a glint where his sword is. Focus all my attacks on 1 point to pierce it. And then such speed. You just see the smoke and everything kind of circle around as the thrust just goes straight ahead. Or the strike, whatever you want to call it. It kind of, all the Shinsu range just bounces off it. It's not going to weaken it at all. So it's heading straight for a couple of the meteor storms. Transcendental as it's on its way to Bam, of course. But it looks like it just knocks them aside, or it just made it through a gap. Either way, it's heading straight for Bam, and it cannot be stopped right now. Wait, there it is. It's right there on Bam. There's a flash of white light. There's exclamation marks there. Why? He's not awake. He can't react in time. No, he reacted. But so Bam's gone for the block. He doesn't know that White's not directly aiming for him. He's aiming for a combo. Strike through Bam to get to the orb. This is gonna be... What you got now, Bam? It looks like he's pierced. Or at least is very close to piercing. It would have hit him in what? The shoulder or something? Just pure white light from White's attack. Straight upwards. Arya. Hey! Honestly, you should probably not be there, Arya. And then the white light. The Shinsu still looks like it's falling from the sky. And the meteor's still active. A hole was made. Okay. White's attack kind of worked. Not sure how it affected Bam just yet. But he is on his way up right now. It's now. Okay, so the meteor skill is wrapping back around. Not focusing on White at the moment, but trying to fix the hole that he just made. White's going for it. The power is flowing into the hole. He looks so happy right now. I can take it up. Once I make that power my own, I'll become a whole new being. Yeah. And he is charging in with a smile on his face. Oh wait, but Bam just appears in front of him. He seems unaffected. He still's got like all of his clothes, so it didn't really do too much at all. White's what? What? Wait, that guy. Without any sign of panic? He's waiting for me. The moment White passed through the smoke and saw Bam's face, he realized this was a trap. Bam's eyes were steady, and he was in control of himself, inside the enormous power. He is in proper control. Okay, that's kind of even more scary that he's just not showing emotion at this time then. That there was a pause in the attack. Was probably for this very moment. Bam's a strategy master. By saving energy after the pause, he was waiting for White to jump into him. But though White realized it was a trap, he couldn't stop himself. He's going in. Perhaps it was because of the pride, or a manifestation of his confidence, that he won't fall back in close combat. So White continues his charge straight up at Bam. Bam's still holding the position. He's lost the aura on his arms. He's still got the horns though. He's prepared for this. What is gonna go on? Is Bam just gonna like reverse absorb him or something? You said if I command all the powers within me. This is Bam talking. And then back to the narrator. But the moment White heard what Bam said, he knew he screwed up. So we'll go back to Bam. You said if I command all the powers within me to gather together as one, I'll be much stronger, right? White's like flinching. He's got his attack behind, ready to strike. He's like, oh. White's confidence went down completely. Oh, here we go. So White's going for the overhead strike right now. And then we see Bam. He looks like he's just about to like double palm strike or something. The black Shinsu and light of the blue and red just flowing off of him. Ah! And then I think this is Bam. I'll just once focus all of my powers within me. Okay? And everyone, we see the souls, they're still struggling to get away. So I'll focus all my powers within me in a single direction with a single target. This is going to be so overkill. I'm ready. This is going to be great. So the souls, even though they're like climbing over each other to escape, you just see the light envelop them. Bam's like using every bit of power he can right now. Like nothing is being spared. Oh, in a single direction with a single target. And pour them out. Oh, here we go. So this is the orb we have been waiting for. The transcendental skill still wrapping around it, but the orb is the main focus right here. White's about to die. Okay. So we just see everything converge on one spot. I'm assuming that the orb connects first and then the rest just keeps enforcing it. But the transcendental meteor skill just keeps wrapping around Arya, just like on the floor. What is going on? And then I'm guessing that's White. He's just looking pure shock on the man's face. I think, is he donezo? There is a huge crash. The blue and white light that's coming out of this is actually very insane. But it's also like coated with his black Shinsu. The explosion is kind of pretty, not gonna lie. Also, White's probably dying. We'll see. We just see the Shinsu literally like drip away from the attack. It's like just the excess that didn't get consumed. Oh wait, what is this? Is he making another one? Or has he not thrown it yet? The black red orb is actually, looks like it's absorbing it all. Arya, still stunned again. Wait. White made it? Or is Bam just doing a classic, like, Naruto move right here? I'll let you stab me so I can absolutely smash you. White looks genuinely surprised that he pierced Bam right there, but it looks like his sword has gone straight through. What? I thought you were ready for this, Bam. We're about to find out if he was. Bam's just... his whole power is just stopping. Did he not expect... what is going on? Bam, I thought you were ready, bro. It looks like... so White's attack is connected. Bam. Ugh. What? You seemed to attack wildly, but it's not as good as it looks. Oh. So did White tank his attack, or did Bam's attack just not go off? Arya on the floor. This is bad. You don't say. And then, no. All power was in these two hands to begin with. So Bam, Also, not focusing on defense, it looks like he's grabbed White's sword actually. Even though it's like running through his lower stomach area right now, he's done a Naruto. What is he gonna do? He's grabbed the sword. White, what? You will now be gone. Okay, we're right. Since I'm now going to drain all of the power from you. Oh, he is pulling. Wait, he's not going for a single attack to absolutely destroy White. He was using White's plan from the very beginning. It's a trap. This brat was waiting for me to put my sword in him. He's going to take all of the souls back from White and White himself. My power is being sucked in. He is never going to let go of this sword since he is the sword himself. Okay, Bam's got a pretty good strategy here. However, he got stabbed. The sword as a medium. Is he trying to take my power? You already know. You were trying to do the same thing. You dare challenge me to fight over a sword? How preposterous. And then his sword seems to flare up a little bit more. This is my sword and my power. I'll never let go of this power. And then there's like a huge white light explosion coming straight out of where they both were. Okay, this was kind of a confusing chapter, but a lot happened to progress this fight, I want to say. Also, a lot of transcendental meteor skills as well, still. Alright. Let's go through the comments and then kind of recap. That felt like a long one. When you mess up so badly, the entire world loses color for a minute. It kind of looks like that. The explosions were pretty though. White. He absorbed a piece of an administrator in one of the 13 months. I think you're outmatched. And then liking the chapter will help save Jin Sung Ha. Did I do it? Oh, I did do it. Yeah. Nice. This chapter was amazing. The art is beautiful, definitely. Bam's character development and White's as well. This might be the last of White. I wonder what Bam's going to be like after this. It was a little bit confusing with the translations and then swapping between like White and Arya directly with those thought bubbles. The narrator bit was very cool. He just like comes in and then White realizes the moment. He's like, wait, I might not have this. He hesitates and then he gets his attack in. And then Bam is ready to do the exact same thing that White's ready to do. I'm unsure if this is going to be good or bad for Bam's character development. I assume, well, I kind of like this because it's going to challenge him a bit more to use his power more wisely. Bam will obviously get stronger. Whoever wins this, I would assume it's going to be Bam. Whoever wins this is going to be insanely strong. Compared to what we've seen right now, at least. Yeah. Bam using White's plan. White, the roles essentially were reversed as to when they started fighting. And Bam, there's the comment in there. Arya thought he might be losing it, but Bam is just pure focus. That's a step up for Bam. Like, hands down, that is exactly what he needs right now. Although he's not fighting the right fight, he needs to save Jinsung. He is on his way. If this is the kind of power that he is going to be able to pull out like on the go as he fights more opponents without letting people get like before anyone else gets hurt, Bam he's already one of the best in town. I reckon he's great. Already as an irregular, he probably has that status, but this is what he needs. I assume something's gonna go a bit wonky. Maybe a piece of White will stick with him, kind of like how you see the red Thrissa from Heljo and the blue Thrissa his own power with the souls. Maybe the souls will multiply because White has so many in him already, but maybe he will also have like a fragment of White permanently inside of him if Bam does, successfully absorb White's power. I'm very keen for this. I mean, White will get his wish, kind of. It's just the other way around. Bam's driving, not White. This was a pretty good chapter. A little bit confusing to read on the go, but we got there eventually, and artwork great. Story, the character development is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We just need to see how it goes in the long run. And again, once the rest of this arc starts to open up, because we still have so much to cover. We got Kun and Asensio. Who knows what Asensio is doing here right now? We have Yama and Yasracha. We have my goodness, I've forgotten their names. It's been so long. We have Sniper Lady and other ancient Ivankel. It's been that long. Wow. We have Ivankel waiting to go to the portal room where Liboric is, where there's potentially a low probia, where there is a low probia head family flagship on the other end. The arc is only just beginning. I hope it just becomes more insane. This feels like the start of a huge war, and I'm very keen for it. But yeah, that's a bit of a long one. One chapter of Tower of God, 30 minutes. Who would have thought? Whew. But that is probably going to be it for now. We'll have a bit of Omniscient Reader coming out tomorrow afternoon, and then solo leveling Thursday morning. Probably not too far behind. But yeah, very nice. Very satisfying read, I reckon. Even though the fight's not over yet, that was nice. Alright, thank you very much for watching, listening, or reading along, if that is what you do, and I'll catch you in the next one. Laters.